Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm pleased to have Mark Solomon as my guest today. Mark has been a special needs parent for more than 20 years and a financial coach for the last 5 years. He understands the unique needs and the everyday challenges that come with raising special needs children. It is his goal to provide his clients with impactful strategies and ideas that are simple to apply. According to Mark, these strategies can change a family's financial future and provide the hope, strength, and confidence that comes with being financially secure and able to spend more quality time with your family. Welcome, Mark, and thank you so much for joining me today to discuss providing financial guidance for those with special needs and their families.
Well, thank you for having me, Gilda. It's my pleasure to be here.
So to begin, if you would, please tell me a bit about your background and the work that you do.
Well, my background over these last 5+ years have been working in the financial services industry. And what I basically have been doing is working with families and individuals in putting together financial programs that are specifically suited to their financial dreams and goals and help them to achieve what they want through the systems and strategies that we implement for them, whether that be savings, budgeting, or protecting their home or their income with life insurance. Those are the things that we usually work with families in putting those things together. And I've been doing that for the last 5 years, and it's been very rewarding work. I love what I'm doing, so I'm just thankful to be able to be doing it.
Well, and why did you choose to work specifically with special needs families?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's really a passion for me. I mean, we've been, as you said, special needs family for over 20 years. Our son's now just turned 21 this month, and we have a lot of experience with what special needs families go through and the extra expenses and time and effort and strain that it can put on a family. And the expertise that I have in financial services, I find, has become a really great relief to those who before, they have enough stress dealing with all the extra things that special needs families deal with. The last thing that they really want to have trouble with is finances. So if we can just relieve that pressure and then give them hope for the future that they can be on track to take care of their family and feel more secure about their money into the future and now, then, that's what we're here to do. We're just to relieve that stress and help them to be financially successful.
What specific financial issues do you see special needs families having that may be different from neurotypical families?
Well, it's just the cost and expenses are the biggest things. On average, it could be in thousands and thousands of dollars extra every year that special needs families have to pay for things, whether that be medications, extra doctor and therapy visits, durable medical equipment like walkers and wheelchairs. And what ends up happening is that those extra expenses, they add up. And a lot of times, and I've spoken with professionals who say, special needs parents, everybody wants what's best for their kids, but special needs parents are so willing to just do whatever it takes that sometimes they'll put themselves in financial hardship just to make sure that their children can be taken care of properly. So for me, what we end up doing is we work with them, helping them understand how they can, with the money that they have, be financially more successful in taking care of their kids and providing that security that they want without putting themselves in the position to be financially destitute or have a lot of stress in regards to their money.
In your opinion, then, what are the top 3 things that special needs families need to focus on financially?
Well, that's another great question, Gilda. The top 3 things that I've come up with, number one, you have to be on a budget. And you have to have your expenses, you have to know what they are. You have to be able to look at it. I call the budget like the heartbeat or the heart of your financial program, whatever that is. your finances. All the money goes through your budget out to all your expenses, whether that be your mortgage or paying for special needs care for your child. If you don't have an idea or know specifically what's going on with your budget, one, you're not going to be able to be successful at taking care of your kids. You're going to make mistakes that are going to cost you more in the end, and possibly drop the ball on certain things that are most important for your family. And number two, savings is a big deal. When we talk to a lot of people, and savings, they want to save. And right now, one of the big problems with savings is debt. And so they kind of go together, debt and savings. That's the number one reasons people can't save. But you have to have an emergency fund. That's the most important thing with savings. Long-term savings, making sure you have money set aside for your child for the long term. That's ABLE accounts are one of the things that we do talk about. So that's number two. And then lastly, the thing that number three that really bulletproofs your whole financial plan and keeps it secure, God forbid anything should happen to either one of the parents, or if it's a single parent, is life insurance. And life insurance will bulletproof your financial plan, because God forbid if anything happens to you, the people that are relying on your income can still be taken care of as long as you have the proper amount of life insurance to replace your income. Those are the top three things that I think are most important for families, Gilbert.
Well, those are excellent suggestions. So then tell me, what would the first steps be for someone who wants to get started with their own financial program?
Well, what they could do is they can contact me at our website, which is S as in Sam, N as in Nancy, F. So like Special Needs Families, SNF guidance.com. That's our website, snfguidance.com. And you can leave us a message or schedule a complimentary consultation there. Or you can just send me an email at consultwithmark@yahoo.com. Again, that's consultwithmark@yahoo.com. And just ask whatever questions you have. Be more than happy to answer your questions or set up a complimentary consultation so we can get an idea of where you're at and where you'd like to go.
All right. Well, is there anything else at this point that you would like to add that we haven't covered? And what do you think is the most important takeaway for our listeners to glean from our conversation?
Well, what I would say to people, the most important thing to think about is that, it's so important to be on top of your finances. I know a lot of people don't want to think about it. It's scary, or it's too difficult, or not right now because I'm busy. I know we're busy as special needs parents, but it is so important that you're on top of this, because money drives your activity in this culture that we live in. And if you're not on top of your money, the things that you think are most important may not be able to be handled. So that's why we're here talking about it today. I'd love to be able to help you do that. And could you repeat that last question for me, Gilda? I apologize.
Well, that's quite all right. I said, what do you think is the most important takeaway from our conversation, and if there's anything else that we haven't covered that you'd like to add? And I also have one more question.
Sure.
I know you're based in L.A., but Los Angeles, but what if someone is out of the area or even in another state? Can they still reach out to you for guidance in that case?
Yes, absolutely. We have, I'm glad you brought that up. We have a Facebook group called Financial Guidance for Special Needs Families. It's a private group, but in that group we have more than 30 states represented in our group. And I talk to people all over the country who are interested in doing better for their families financially. So yes, if someone is out of the area, thank God for things like Zoom and Google Meeting, where we can talk over a computer and we can still be face-to-face. And in times like this, it's so important for people to feel safe, but also to feel like they can still talk to someone. And, that is what I've been doing a lot of lately. And that I would love the opportunity to help anybody if they're out of state. We can be licensed and help anybody in any state in the country.
And any level of income as well, correct? Any level of income.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, any level of income. Someone needs help, we'd be more than happy to help them, absolutely. Even from small things to large things, the issues there are suggestions and strategies to help you in any area that you're looking for, and I'd be more than happy to help you do that. And I guess the big takeaway, and that's a great thing to ask, the big takeaway is money sometimes can be very scary to think about. I know what it's like. Before I ever got into financial services, my wife and I, we had problems, and it's scary to look at. It's overwhelming. It can be intimidating. But I'm telling you that there is hope at the light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope for your family. It is not a death sentence. Being solid financially can happen for everybody. There's a way to do it, and we want to work with you. So if you have any questions, again, like I said before, snfguidance.com or consultwithmark@yahoo.com. Those are the best ways to get a hold of us.
Well, thank you so much, Mark, for your time and for sharing some great information with us today.
Well, thank you for having me, Gilda. It's been my pleasure. Thank you for this opportunity.
I also want to thank our listeners for spending a part of their day with us. I'm Gilda Evans, reminding you to take care of yourself and that special person in your life.